Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV, here to congratulate you on your Flagstaff Microlite 25 RB travel trailer. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things to get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite and a few things to take into consideration when parking. On your campsite, we want to leave plenty of room for that awning. And over here on your off campsite, beside your slide, I also want you to think about where your power and water connections are going to be. Your power is going to be right behind your slide, and your docking station for water just above that. So park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive and unhook our hitch, first thing we're going to do is level our unit. Unit comes with a power tongue jack. Night docking light, should you arrive at night, simply lower or raise the unit until you're level. Should you lose power, you do have this rubber stopper right here that'll lift up and get this hand crank in there. Get that in there just right, and that will get this up and down should you lose power. Speaking of power, check your battery posts every now and then, make sure those haven't wiggled loose over time. Once we got our unit level and stable, or excuse me, level, we are going to stabilize it. All four corners of the unit, you got these scissor stabilizing jacks, 3/4 inch hand crank. You can use an impact driver or a drill gun, but you got a short run here, so I recommend just doing it by hand because you don't have far to go. I'm going to recommend stabilizing jack pads. The pads are going to protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt and debris and hot blacktop in the summer. Keep them from sinking into the ground. So put them down, get a 4-pack of those from the store, use your 10% off coupon, and run these down just until they're taut. Remember, our unit's already level, so all we're trying to do now is stabilize it. Once you feel any type of resistance on your hand crank, go ahead and stop. Get all 4 of them down, 2 in the front, 2 in the back here. Once our unit's level and stable, we can hook up our power and water. Big, long 30-amp cord. I think it's about 30 foot. Plugs in here on the side. Goes in at about 11, turn it to your right, and then put on your black washer. At the end of that, should you need to, in your convenience pack, is a 30 to 15 amp reducer in case you ever need to plug into a 110 somewhere. That's your power hooked up. Let's hook up our water. Just above our power is our docking station. At campsites, we're going to hook up to a city water connection. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Always use this because you don't know what the water pressure is at different campsites. Hook that up, hook up your hose, but don't turn your hose on yet. Let's find your hot water heater. Yours is located over here on the campsite, just to the left of your entry doorway. And all we're doing at this point, make sure our drain plug's back in there. Put some plumber's tape on that. Instead of putty will gum up on you. Put some plumber's tape on that, get that in there nice and snug. It's an 1/8" socket. Once that's in there tight, you can go ahead and turn on that hose. After the hose has been on for a few minutes, I want you to go inside and open up your slide, because I want you to get inside and open up all of your water taps. Get them all opened up, get all the air out of the lines, get a nice steady flow of water going through them. Then you can shut them off, and you'll know that your hot water heater is full, and you can turn that on from indoors. If for some reason your hot water heater doesn't seem to be working, come out here and look to see if either one of these reset buttons are bubbled up. They are. Simply just press them back in. Alright, now let's say we're going to go camping. We're not going to use city water. We go dry camping or boondocking. In that case, we're going to fill our potable water tank. Alright, coming up inside the unit. First thing I always like to point out is your fire extinguisher. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows the fire extinguisher is located by the entry doorway in case of an emergency. So left, as you come in down here is going to be your control panel. Here's where you can see your fresh, black, and gray tanks. Over here is your battery, lighting, Bluetooth connection. You have a Wi-Fi booster, there's the info on that. Water heater, if hooked to gas, water heater if hooked to electric, and it does make a difference. There's where you turn on your water pump. There's a tank heater. That's just a 12-volt pad that's on your tank in case you think you're going to be in inclement weather and it might freeze. Turn that on. Your awning and the slide controls. On your awning, you're only going to want to extend that out until you can see that flap fall down and you can see your brown bar. Now if I were to hold that button down, that will continue to run itself out, flip itself up, and start to run itself up backwards. So keep an eye on them. Make sure you don't run your awning out further than you need to. And then run that back in. I mentioned here that Google Play does have an app. Get the app in the App Store. And you can do all this. Your awning, your lights, your slide control, all from your phone. Below that is going to be your GP Electric solar controller panel. The whole objective of this panel is to keep your solar panels from overcharging your batteries. Right now you're at 100%. Your main concern is to make sure that you are on flooded battery. I'm going to send you a separate video from GP Electric telling you how to go through that and set that all up. Real simple. You're on flooded already. Shouldn't have to do much to it at all. I will come up on the wall over here and talk about one more video I'm going to send you on your tire pressure monitoring system. Strictly from Truck System Technologies. I'll send you a video on that and how to set that up. Alright, continuing in the unit, I will close this door and tell you that slam locks work best when gently slammed. We got a power port here, USB and 110s, charger on top. Got our TV here. So you got the Connex Smart ETV. I'm going to turn this on. So you have radio, stereo, TV, everything all on this one TV. I'm going to start by showing you when you arrive at the campsite, go into your menu. We're going to go all the way over to channels. Once you're on channels, you're going to go down to auto scan, hit that auto scan, and wherever you're at, that will allow you to pick up the local channels from where you're at. Back out of menu here. We're going to go to mode or source. Change our source. You get TV, AV, component, 3 different HDMI's, Bluetooth compatible, and FM radio. So switches over to radio. You have the TV on indoors, the radio outdoors. This is all split zone. Separate manual on this remote. We have a self-explanatory microwave. Shut this air off so I can hear me. We have a self-explanatory microwave. Show you that working real quick. Down below that, a light and a fan. Above your cooktop. This glass top makes an excellent backsplash. Set that back, turn on your panel light. Simply turn this to light, to high, hit your spark, and there's your flame. Same thing on all of them. And so I went through, shut off all my individual lighting, turned back on my interior lights, and I would say doors and drawers. Walk through your unit, make sure all doors and drawers are closed. Nothing's going to impede your slides from coming in. I'm just going to hit slide in. Finger on the button. And I want you to hear as that gets all the way in, you hear a little noise. You do the same thing when taking it out. It's just a slide mechanism saying, hey, I'm all the way out or all the way in. Go ahead and stop. That's the noise. All right, we shut off all of our exterior lights. Exit the unit. Now, the biggest thing on these steps, you want to make sure this exterior door is all the way open. Otherwise, this will catch on it. You also have adjustable feet. Simply press up on these and move the foot to where you want it. Before you leave the dump station, and I say that in case you're going to go inside and look at the levels of your tanks as you're dumping. Before you leave the dump station, lock and deadbolt this, lift and turn that handle. That's how you want that door for travel. Alright, if we are out boondocking, we're going to bring up our stabilizing jacks, come around here and open up our freshwater drain, dump that fresh water, hook up our hitch and either head to a dump station or home, whichever we're doing. If we're at a campsite, we're going to unhook our power, our water, our cable, bring up our stabilizing jacks, hook up our hitch, and head on up to the dump station. Now, at the dump station, park accordingly. Your dump is going to be right behind your tires on your off-camp side. That 10-foot hose comes with your convenience pack. Once you arrive, you're going to hook that up and pull your black handle. That's going to be your sewer outlet. Once that sounds like it's no longer draining, head inside. Check your black tank, make sure it's showing almost empty or empty. If it is showing empty, leave this black handle open. Grab the hose at the dump station, come to this tank flush. Hook that up and let that run for a good 5 minutes. That's going to wash all that nastiness out of your black tank. When that's done, after a good 5, we'll wash it out. Remove that hose. Make sure all the washout you put in there has drained. Check your tanks inside. Once that's done, close your black handle and pull your gray handle. That's going to be cleaner water, it's your sinks and your showers. While my grays are draining, I can get up in here and pull my low point drains. Open up both of them. If we're done camping for the year, or for a while, and you don't want to leave stagnant water in your hot water heater, once those low point drains are done, it's going to relieve a lot of pressure out of here. We'll lift up in this pressure release valve. That'll dump a little bit of water out of there. When that's done, push that down, otherwise your door won't close. And then pull that drain plug down there. That's 1 1/8 inches. Get your hot water heater empty. Come back around. If our low point drains are done, put the caps back on them. If our gray is done, we're going to close our gray handle, take that sewage hose, and conveniently and sanitarily store it right here in your bumper and head on home. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this Microlite for many years to come. Happy camping.